Hi guys, how you doing? Dion George here. Spring cleaning time. Yep, lots to do around the house, hence the safety specs, but also lots to do for your business. What components of your business have you left to fester for a while? Potentially, you should be looking at your website, looking for any old links, any information from other websites linking to yours, which is potentially out of date now, anything like that. But also, how about updating your information so it's more pertinent on things like Facebook in terms of the sort of information that is getting connected to you? Here's a little tip for you.
Hi there, just quick tip for you in terms of cleaning up your Facebook. Now, have you noticed that you're getting adverts or information presented to you that really you're not that interested in? Well, at some point, someone has been viewing that information. Facebook's very intelligent. Not only does it know what you click on, but it also knows on what you pause on when you're looking at all of the streams, etc. So if you slow down when you're going past WWE, I'm afraid Facebook knows all about it. So one of the things that it might be useful for you to do is actually go in and have a look at the interests that Facebook believe that you have. And also that will help when it comes to your Facebook ads, because you'll understand how other people and their interests are used by Facebook, and it might change the way that you actually run your own ads. So that little arrow on the side is your account settings button. If you go into there, into settings, and then work your way down to ads, you'll find some information on advertisements that have been presented to you recently, but perhaps more interestingly, there's further information on advertisers that you've hidden and ads that you've clicked. So you can have a quick look at what your history is like in terms of adverts. But potentially more interesting are the ad topics. So I've actually said I want to know less about alcohol and parenting and pets and social issues, basically because I was being inundated with that information. So I want fewer of those. But obviously, if at some point you suddenly want a child, maybe parenting will suddenly become more important to you. So maybe you'd want to change that. But going into what I specifically wanted to talk about, under ad settings, there's data based on your own interests. So if we go in here, you'll see that obviously you've got information about your job, your education, etc. But in here, there's information about all of the interests that Facebook believe that you have. So if we go in here, I'm obviously interested in Shopify. That probably makes sense. And Tony Robbins, a lot of you will know that I actually walked on hot coals with Tony. Retirement planning, I think we're all interested in retirement planning. HubSpot, etc. MailChimp. But maybe there's some things in here that you were interested in, or perhaps they got the wrong idea because you just happened to pause on one particular video. So anything that you don't feel is directly relevant to you anymore, or you're getting too much information about, you can actually go in here and remove it. So I don't know, potentially stuff about vehicle insurance. Obviously, at some point, I was very interested in car insurance and started clicking on stuff. Well, right now, I'm not, so I'm going to remove that. As you can see, Facebook has an awful lot of information about you, and yours is going to be similar. So it's probably worth going through it and getting more of an idea on the sort of information that Facebook's storing about you. Hope you find that interesting. Hope you find it useful. And stay tuned. Potentially subscribe if this is the sort of information that you want. Take care, everyone.